Hello everyone and welcome back to Beef Reacts. Today is our editor Ryan's birthday. It is July 17th. He is a Cancer. And he's not going to watch this because he doesn't normally. But it's his birthday. So in the comments, give him a happy birthday. He does a lot of work every day, comes in through and through. And handles all the BS that I don't want to handle. So, quick round of applause for our boy Ryan. Absolute king shit. And today we're going to be watching Genesis Part 1, Dawn. It's an Overwatch anime short. It came out about 10 days ago. I thought, while it's still in the public eye, let's give it a watch. Let's give it a watch and a react. Have a good time. I got to be at the bank in less than an hour, but we'll be fine. We'll make it work. We always do. That's what we do here at Beef Reacts. Make it work. Anyways, let's jump into it.
Ground forces deployed to Rally Point Green. Sky, what's your inbound?
Roger, 30 seconds.
Okay, immediately starting in the middle of the action, killing it. And those first 11 seconds, like, anyone who's an aspiring writer, anyone who wants to do this, just ever, never underestimate the importance of just your first line, your first anything, really, just because it sets everything perfect. It sets the tone, it sets the vibe, it sets the meeting, it sets what you want. It just, you need it to be awesome. And this, awesome. Like, it's giving so much stuff of, like, drawing you in and keeping your attention.
Sky, what's your inbound?
Roger, 30 seconds. Battalion spotted your sector, 50 clicks south-southeast.
Copy that. Delta, take positions. Overwatch on site. Taking heavy fire. Sky, confirm targets.
Affirm. Units approaching. Grid point 19 Charlie.
You've been spotted. You've been spotted. Get out of here, Sky. Get out of here.
No matter what you call them, warbots, tin cans, they were soulless machines. But the truth is, we were scared.
Lieutenant General Ricardo Perez, Brazilian Armed Forces, UN Military Affairs. So this is only part one of the short, but like, holy shit, it has so much involved already.
I was scared. They were supposed to be the beginning of a new life. But in that moment, it felt like the end of humanity.
Ooh, my neck. Sorry, everyone. You guys ever do that where, like, you just crack your neck for the first time and you feel like everything about that crack probably could have killed you? Me too. I'm not just saying that. I'm just thinking, like, if you were to be in some type of war, like, and you're stiff, your joints are stiff, what are you supposed to do? Like if you're, like, in a stealth like, situation, like, you have a crick in your neck, like, can you, like, crack your neck? I would assume not, right? Like, there's no good way to crack your neck without it becoming a problem. So you just gotta sit there in the discomfort. That is fucking dope as shit.
Life before the war was extraordinary.
Go on.
Anything was possible. We had implemented God programs. The next generation of artificial intelligence became omnipresent. They controlled most of our infrastructures, like the food distribution systems aimed at helping against famine, poverty.
I could name like 30 things wrong with this idea. Maybe not 30, maybe 6. Yeah, I think 6. So you're relying on a single AI program that is somehow omnipresent, which is reliant on a power grid. Therefore, if that power grid goes down, you have now lost your ability to have any type of significant supply chain. It's artificially intelligent, so therefore, excuse me, what is it basing its machine learning on, and with that machine learning, is that going to be a problem in terms of who then influences and controls it? Who built it? Because regardless of if you want to believe in it or not, the term unbiased does not exist. Therefore, that person has thoughts and opinions. And I don't care if you're fucking Saint Peter. You probably have something wrong with you. As in, you probably have a bias that is unpopular, not good, and overall, you are probably not a great person, because I personally believe that no one's actually that great of a person. I think most people are just scathing by at neutral, and given the opportunity to do bad to benefit them, the choice to do bad to benefit them without it causing harm to other people, that threshold just gets lesser, more dependent. Do I say this because I think I would do that? 100. Why the fuck wouldn't I do that? If I had the ability to take $3 billion that was not mine, yeah, billion. Fuck it. I'll say $20. Because if I find $20 on the floor that I know is not mine, that's in the middle of a parking lot, I don't fucking try to return that shit, and I know you don't too. Because why the fuck would you? You found $20. That's great. It's not your money. You didn't work for it. You found it. It's charity at that point. It's like things like that. It's like, oh, but I always return the cart. I always help out. I always give that money. It's like, even if you donate that money to a charity, which is like a net neutral, because it's still not your money. What happens if that money fell out of someone in like a low income status's pocket, and they really needed that $20 to pay their bills? Well, I gave it to charity. You still like my point being is that, like, with an AI, you still have somebody who quite literally is biased and probably has some type of vice, so that AI, if it's like true AI, is going to be programmed with those biases. Now, is that bias something along the lines of, like, you could have it as simple as, like, since it's aimed at helping the poor or people that are less fortunate or famished, you would basically create an AI. Now, this is, by the way, completely projecting. This is conjecture. This is just me automatically being contrarian to it. But, like, you're creating a system that basically would view people that are poor as incapable of taking care of themselves. And the question is, would that AI then do anything within its power to help those people? Listen, I don't fucking know. I'm just thinking out loud. That's 3. 4 is, let's see, food distribution. One of those things messes up. If anyone gets control of this singular AI program, then everyone is fucked. Aimed at helping against poverty. If it's an AI program that's aimed at helping against poverty, how does an AI program help against poverty without artificially creating wealth? You're basically creating a cryptocurrency and just having a bunch of people buy into it, which creates a fiat and doesn't actually create wealth. Economically, you're like, how the fuck does it help against poverty? Are you saying that it creates programs that helps against poverty? Are you saying that it reallocates wealth in districts or food to, like, it? Oh, and 6, once everyone becomes way too reliant on this, the second that it goes down, everyone will be fucked. There you go. You have now, those are all 6. But, like, it's just,
systems aimed at helping against famine, poverty.
Bitches.
We were no longer defined by our mistakes. No. The AIs were saving us from them.
Artificial intelligence was running systems to make our lives better, but what was really exciting was combining it with robotics.
Yeah, I don't fucking
Omnicacop started building a new line of state-of-the-art robots. Onyx would eventually eliminate the need for humans to do all those idle, mundane, often dangerous jobs.
So you would take the human condition and human spirit out of literally everything. I feel like people completely underestimate the importance of something like making your bed or even vacuuming up the stain. And, like, I can sound I can sound like an asshole here, but it's like you take, like, all you would do by creating a utopia is make the most fucking realistic hell on earth. Do you know how fucking boring utopia is? Like, think about it now. Think, like, you know, like, first world problems, like, that whole idea of first world problems? Multiply that by infinity, and that's what you get with this, like, artificial intelligence.
Everyday needs that puts power at your fingertips.
Line of rope.
Like, the bitch just spilled wine, and she's not even picking up the fucking glass.
Robots that put power by your side.
And geared up to put power in their hands. Omnica Corp. Always looking to what's next.
Now, you may be saying, well, why do you have a problem with the firefighter? I don't have a problem with the firefighter. That's wholesome. That's cute. It's also, like, you're now making your hometown heroes robots, and, like, there's a lot of power in having heroes. There's a lot of power in having heroes in your hometown specifically. Like, the actor Danny Roebuck is from my area. He went to the high school that I would have gone to, or some BS like that. Do I like Danny Roebuck? I've never met the guy. Do I respect that he's here and he's an actor? The dude who played the child version of Simba is from Allentown, which is, like, up the road from me. It's like having hometown heroes kind of gives you, like, a connection to, like, history and a connection to stuff like that, and it's kind of important. And I think replacing that, it's like knowing your local firefighters. I had a teacher who was a volunteer firefighter, and she was fucking badass. My favorite teacher of all time. I respect the hell out of her. Like, this, like, you're still fighting fires, but, like, it takes out that, like, thrill-seeking, adventurous part of it, which is, like, going in to save other people. I don't know. I think my problem is that I feel like if I were to live in a world where robots were to slowly take control, and not in a nefarious way. Like, we always assume it's nefarious, and we always are predetermined to, like, make it seem like it's a bad thing. Even in a good way. Like, having so many fucking people that could just be, like, just robots coming at you would just, it's scary. Like, it's not scary, it's just, it's fucking boring. Like, what are you gonna do?
Omnica Corp. Always looking to what's next.
Society embraced it.
Sure, we had the pedal to the metal. But who was really paying attention to the road?
Look, Omnica kept making robots smarter, and they made life easier and safer. And as you know, this business is all about what's next.
And what was next was Mina.
And in Tech Talk, Omnica Corp announced today that Dr. Mina Liao, the science prodigy and eminent visionary in robotics, will develop the next generation of Omnics.
So, this is going to become a Detroit Becoming Human situation where these things basically want to not do the shit jobs anymore, and it's going to create a war against the humans and robots, right? Because that's clearly where this goes. And if you think about it, like, what doesn't make sense here is that doesn't this completely go against the Marxist theory of, like, labor value, technically, because it's saying that people like to work, people enjoy doing work, and because they enjoy... Now, mind you, I'm not at all an economist, nor do I really understand a fuck ton about Marxism, but, like, I think I get that part of his thing is that, like, people enjoy making chairs. So, like, we should let people enjoy making chairs and do what they do, and they should be able to be paid based on that. But wouldn't this kind of spit in the face of that idea? Because technically speaking, like, yeah, if I still like making a chair, cool, but I can't, like, there's no point for me to make a chair right now. There's no point for me to even enjoy doing it because I can just enjoy... Like, this just creates hedonism. Like, this entire thing creates a hedonistic life.
Omnica Corp has made a lot of strides, and, well, we're going to do better. What I mean is, they've done great. We've done great. But it's time to reach for the stars.
Frankly, I had my doubts. Dr. Liao was a legend in her field, but we were asking her to push the limits of what many thought was already perfection.
Somebody should have put a stop to it. It wasn't science. It was arrogance.
Normally is.
When it came down to the moment of truth, we had no idea what was about to happen.
It didn't just activate.
She was born.
I know I've been talking a lot about stupid shit, but I just want to take a moment to actually appreciate this shot. Showing it in the glass like that, reflecting, is this beautiful idea of Mina saw herself within the robot, saw her creation as this mother. It's actually a very, even in this small of a thing, like, there's a lot of beautiful storytelling that, like, we're getting through testimonial from these people that were there at the site about this person without ever actually seeing who it was. And I think it's because she put herself into that robot. She's crying.
Life before the war was
She's gonna choke him.
extraordinary.
She's gonna choke.
Anything was possible. But it was all about to change.
Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't kill. What? No, I need to see the next part. What the fuck? Alright, when's the next part coming out? Overwatch 2 Invasion, August 10th. Fuck you. I want to see that. Alright, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This was awesome. This was absolutely stellar to watch. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Question of the day. Oh, shit. Part 2. I'm gonna save part 2 for next time. I'm gonna save it for next time because I talk a lot and I really need to get to the bank. But, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Question of the day. Would you use artificial... No, not would you use artificial intelligence, because I use artificial intelligence, and that's... It's going to be part of our daily lives. Do you think that the onset and creation of a robot that would practically take the menial chores out of life, do you think it would make life more important or less important? Thank you, and peace out. Catch y'all tomorrow.